Hey guys, it's Blue. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. It's been about 5 or 6 months. In fact, for me, 5 or 6 months feels like a year now because I can't even remember the last time I just sat down to make something. I wanted to give a brief update, talk about some things. I'm gonna try to not take too long with this video, otherwise I know people won't watch it. So let's talk about live streams. A couple of years ago, I started live streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
What to get off me? Get off me, boy! Get away from me, sucker!
So like I got my phone propped up on this stack of game cases. When I started out, I was a complete mess, but I ended up enjoying it a lot. As I kept doing it, I started to get better, giving commentary and all that stuff. And before, giving commentary was really difficult in my videos because I always had to like write a script or something. I don't know if it was like my ADD or what it was, but I was always getting like off track, which is very common even with this video. This is my 6th time trying to record now. Well, anyway, my last video, I don't think I have any proof of this, but I recorded about 400, I think it was about 300, 400 takes of me just sitting in front of the camera trying to talk and trying not to fuck up. And that's how basically obsessive it gets with trying to make the perfect video for me. And although I really enjoyed making my last video, I put a lot of work into it. It was probably the hardest video I've ever made. It didn't do as well as I wanted it to. In fact, I don't know if it's the YouTube algorithm or maybe I just really suck. I find that a lot of people just don't really give a shit or seem to notice the videos that I put so much effort into sometimes. Now, one of my last videos I did for Nakey Jakey, that's an exception. I really enjoyed that, and I'm glad people really enjoyed it as well. The only reason that got traction is because I shared it on Nakey Jakey's subreddit, but otherwise I don't think anyone would have seen it. And it sucks because I don't want to have to rely on other platforms all the time to have people see my videos. When I started doing live streams a long time ago, I started live streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I went through a lot of work to get that to actually happen, and it sucked up all of my bandwidth. It really sucked ass, and I had to use my phone as a webcam when I started out, so that was tough. But right now I've got my own proper microphone called a Meowno PM421, I think that's what it is. And I hope it sounds okay. Let me know how it sounds in the comments, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, you know, I've been upgrading my stream. I got a new webcam, but I haven't done a stream in a long time. I stopped doing them because what I noticed was that every live stream I did, I was starting to really enjoy it. But when I noticed that one day I would stream and I would stream for like 6 hours, I would get like 1 or 2 viewers, which, by the way, I appreciate anyone who has the patience to sit through that hellhole of a fucking live stream, that disaster of a live stream. Really appreciate you guys for doing that in the past, but sometimes it just feels like it goes nowhere. And similarly, that's how I feel with my YouTube channel. You know, I'm always looking to improve and make as good videos as I can. And when I started out, I wasn't even making videos for other people. I just made it because it was fun. But now I feel like there has to be a little bit more incentive involved. You know, it's got to be going somewhere. Somebody's got to be seeing it because there's so much work involved, typically, and money and time that it takes that that there's got to be something more to it. So for the last 5 months, I've been trying to go over ideas in my head, trying to figure out what I really want to do with the channel. I've lost interest in games. I kind of lost track of what I was doing with my life. I got so distracted by other stuff, and I've also ended up in kind of like a low place again. So yeah, that's where I've been. You know, I don't like to bring it up, but I just, you know, ever since someone I cared about passed away, I've been just trying to ask myself, what is it that I want to be remembered for? What is it that I want to do? I want to leave an impact on the world, but I feel like when I'm out playing video games or making these videos, even if they're videos that people can enjoy, even if I'm having fun, I always find myself coming back and just asking myself, how is this impacting the world? I really want to do what Mr. Beast is doing or what PewDiePie has done in the past. I want to be able to to do something special, or even Markiplier for that matter. These are people whose videos I don't necessarily watch anymore, but I've seen the great things they've done and how far they've come from where they first started 7 or 8 years ago. And it's kind of given me hope to keep going. But the YouTube algorithm these days, it's so unforgiving and so unstable and inconsistent that trying to grow from 200 subs to 1 million subs, that seems like an impossible dream. And one of the things that I've thought about, you know, is also kind of like my financial situation. I'm not doing terrible right now, but I'm not in a place that I want to be, and I can't monetize my YouTube channel because I'm under that 1,000 subscriber limit, so I can't really become a YouTube partner. Speaking of YouTube related partner program problems, I hear you don't even get assigned like a community partner manager or whatever until you've reached like 1 million subs. So who's to say like what can I do if I'm a small channel with 300 subs? I've spent like 8 or 9 years now so far making videos, and what if I get a copyright strike? What if I get 3 of them? Then what? My channel's taken down. I can't talk to anybody. I've sunk all of this time and energy into YouTube, and it's just over like that. That's kind of where I'm at right now, you know, and I don't know what to do. So if you guys have any suggestions, if you care about me at all or the channel, feel free to throw your thoughts out there. The last thing I want to talk about is not necessarily the most positive news, but it's how I feel. For a while now, I've felt pretty unempathetic. Kind of reached one of those points where I've just, I've experienced so much shit that I've begun to lose hope in humanity. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are fucking shitty and that really take away your, a lot of people want to try and change you. It hasn't helped that some of the coolest people I ever met have basically told me to fuck off, or did so in a way without really telling me. Someone that I had been speaking to for a couple of years now, since 2019 in fact, I considered him like a brother to me. He blocked me and ghosted me, and I don't know why the fuck why. I wish I knew why. Maybe it's something that I did, and maybe I'm just completely ignorant and I don't know what it is. But I'm not really mad, I'm just kind of unsurprised because this stuff happens all the time. And to me, ghosting people is one of the most immature and shitty things that you can do, because at that point, the person doesn't even know why the fuck they were ghosted in the first place. Oftentimes I find that I feel better when I can tell somebody to fuck off as opposed to just blocking them completely. So hey guys, if you don't like somebody, tell them to fuck off. There you go, there's your lesson for you. On that note, I'm really tired of reaching out to people. This is something you deal with a lot. Everybody deals with, I think, to some extent. I'm tired of reaching out to people all the time, being the first one to do it, to initiate a conversation, to keep it going. Sometimes I find that people don't reach out to me at all, and it kind of makes me wonder if they really value that same friendship or relationship the way that I do. Sometimes I question, like, why waste my time and energy reaching out to people if those people don't ever reach out to me, unless they're telling me to fuck off, in which case, thank you, I appreciate it. But it's just like, I just feel like people don't care about me. So that's been a real bummer. One last thing. I wanted to talk about Mental Health Mondays. Mental Health Mondays is coming back at some point. But I find that my videos have gotten so negative, it's turned into like a therapy session. So anytime I record a video for Mental Health Mondays, I get really, really into it. I get way too comfortable, and I start talking about shit that is pretty personal to me and I shouldn't put out there on the internet. And, you know, I really value my privacy a lot these days. And I just don't think that anyone would want to sit there and listen to some guy complain about his life, especially when other people out there are going through so much worse. So that's been a common complaint for me towards myself. I just don't think, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I know it's not the best news in the whole world, but I wanted to just talk about it. And you know, give this update. All right, that's it, and guess I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is, hopefully soon. Stay tuned for the next live stream. I'm definitely going to do a live stream soon, so look forward to that. But anyway, yeah, peace.